Welcome to Brain Vision.
Okay, this time they say that we want to calculate, let's see, minimum runway length for an airplane with, let's see, using airplane's acceleration and takeoff speed. Okay, so this is going to be a 3-step program. What we're going to need to do first is, let's see, prompt the user for input. I guess we'll use the console. Use console, and we're going to remember to convert string input into numbers to do calculations. And then we're going to calculate the minimum runway length. And we're going to use the formula they've given us. The length will be equal to, let's see, the takeoff speed. So our speed squared. Then we're going to divide by 2 times the acceleration. That's it. And then the third step, we're going to display output to user. In this case, we're going to use console and remember to convert to strings. We're doing the opposite of what we did when we took in inputs. Okay, let's see. They give us an example. When we prompt the user, we're going to need to get, let's see, speed and acceleration. We're going to eval, let's see, to turn our string input into numbers that we can calculate with. And we're going to ask for our input, let's see, as enter, speed and acceleration. And it looks like the user is just going to have to know that they should comma separate their input. Okay, so we've gotten that at that point, and now we're going to calculate, call it, yeah, let's just say the length. It's going to be equal to, well, our formula, taking it to the second power, and then we're going to divide by 2 times the acceleration that we got. How are we going to display that to the user? Well, from their output, we can match that, print to the console. Okay. We're going to say the minimum runway length for this airplane is, and they're going to give the number they calculated, our length, but remember we need to turn it into a string here. Okay. That's so it knows how to combine a bunch of strings, or else it wouldn't know how to combine our string message and the number very easily. And then let's see. They give that number, and they make sure they let them know that they converted it. Their prompt doesn't even ask the user to let them know the units. That's a bit interesting. All right, you should always let them know. So let's actually improve on what they showed us. Let's say we want the speed in meters per second. And let's say that we want the acceleration in meters per second squared. Okay, now let's match their input and see if we get the same output. When they put it in, they put in for their test 60 and separate with a comma, 3.5 for the acceleration. So let's submit that. And they end up with, let's see, the minimum runway for the airplane is 5.1428. Yeah, and it runs to 6. Perfect. That's awesome.